Now for Leo moon sign people, here we are talking about where moon is placed in your natal chart. Here we are not talking about your rising sign. Here we are talking about where moon is placed in your chart, in which sign. So for those people whose moon is in the Leo sign, in your birth chart, in your natal chart, in your horoscope, for those people, Leo sign becomes your moon sign. So from the moon sign perspective, how the year will roll out for you, what are the things which may be possible, what are the things which may be probable. Now, one of the important things which is happening this year for moon sign people, Leo moon sign people, is that Ketu will be moving into your moon sign, into Leo, and Rahu will move away from Pisces sign into Aquarius sign. So Ketu will become conjunct with moon through the year and few more months, and moon's 7th aspect is going to be on Rahu, which was not there last year. So Ketu getting conjunct with moon, very important development. Moon's 7th aspect on Rahu, very important development. But there is no other influence on the moon besides these two major energies. The other two major energies are Jupiter and Saturn. They are having hardly any effect on moon by either way of conjunction. No conjunction is being formed by Jupiter or moon or Saturn or moon. Neither are Jupiter or Saturn aspecting the moon with either the 7th aspect or the special aspect. So no 5th or 9th aspect of Jupiter on the moon, no 3rd or 10th aspect of Saturn on the moon, which means that the main influence on your mind, your manas, your thought, your focus, your concentration, your thinking ability, your emotional makeup is going to be majorly Ketu, because Ketu is moving conjunct with the moon. So now Ketu will be acquiring, it will be at initially 29 degrees, 30 degrees and 29 and 28, because we know that Ketu goes in the retrograde motion one by one. So depending on where your moon lies in your Leo sign, if it's at the first few 6, 7, 8, 10 degrees, then the influence of Ketu on the moon will be lesser, but it will go stronger and stronger as the year goes by. But if the moon is at the end, moon is beyond 25 degrees in your natal chart, then the effect can be immediate. Within months of Ketu moving into the Leo sign, which is in May, within the next 2-3 months, you will immediately feel an influence of a binding factor on the moon. So what is Ketu? Ketu is a negator. Ketu is a separator. Ketu is something which creates distance from whatever the sign is related to, whatever the planet is related to. So Ketu will try to distance your moon, your thought from certain areas of life. Now, what does Ketu rule from a moon sign perspective? Ketu rules the Scorpio sign. Co-rules the Scorpio sign with Mars. So when Ketu is getting closer to the moon, so on the domestic front, there is one thing, one entity, one relationship, one activity, one area where the Ketu is separating or wanting you to change, bring about a change. Either Ketu will ask you to make a change, or Ketu will force the change upon you. But that is going to happen. Either the change from a 4th house could be change of car, selling the old car and buying a new car, doing some construction on the home improvement, moving home, re-looking at home, changing the furniture in the home, changing the setup of the home, or rather put the sofa here, put the TV here. Some development is going to happen at home surely, or some development may happen with some of the family members. One family member could go away from you because of, say for example, children or teenage children, they've grown up, they go to get higher education, higher learning somewhere, or the distance could be not physical distance, the distance could be mental. Somebody become very busy this year. Your spouse becomes very busy, your brother becomes very busy, your parents become very busy, they become so busy, they have less time for you. So, if the situation is created where your spouse has started to get more work, more projects, obviously she's spending less time for you. So on the domestic front, some entity there is a distance or getting separated or moved away, or there is a transformation. There is a change which is coming in the domestic front. The transformation will be there, the change will be there, and the change will be for good, generally for good. because your moon is in a friendly sign in the Leo sign. However, this also means that you will have to take up new responsibilities. You will have to take more accountability. Ketu is bringing about a change. So if you were not doing earlier, now you have to do, which also means that you may get higher roles at work. If you have to take more responsibility, which obviously means higher responsibilities are being given to you, higher accountability is given to you, and there could also be growth. Now, growth will be through promotion, through a new role, new team, new project. Some of that can happen. However, new responsibility, new accountability is coming to you. Now, which house does the moon rule? The 12th house. So when Ketu goes into gets conjunct with moon, which means the 12th house is also getting activated for a transformation, for a change. So change in either your foreign living front or foreign management front or foreign consultants, foreign guides, foreign companies. So if you're working in a foreign company, or even if you're working in a domestic company, for some reason your domestic company is starting to get more work, more projects, or more aligned with a foreign company is putting money in your company, foreign company is making a tie-up with your company, or foreign clients are coming in, some foreign element or some distance element is coming. So for example, your company is in Bangalore, some company from a Ludhiana or a Guwahati or a Delhi, some company may come in, either form a partnership, or they will surely be influenced on that. So that is the other thing. The third thing, which is an important thing, is Moon's 7th aspect is on Rahu. Rahu doesn't have a 7th aspect. It has a 5th and the 9th aspect. So Rahu is not influencing Moon so much, but Moon is influencing Rahu. Now what is Rahu? Hunger, greed, aspiration, desire, ambition. So Moon aspect on Rahu is igniting the hunger and the greed emotionally. So emotionally you may want more love, more care, more affection, more support, more empathy from people. But Rahu is a misleading energy. So don't be misled in demanding more. For example, suddenly you tell your spouse, no, for so long I have tolerated all this BS from you. I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. Now you will have to do more. You will have to show that you really care about me. Don't get into that. That's only going to create trouble for you. So don't be misled in heightening your need for empathy, for support, for love, for care, passion, for the softer aspects of life. Don't be misled in that, because your teamwork, your partnership, your conjugal life, your marital life would then be affected. So it's always good for the hunger and greed to be up. However, in a partnership, you need to be careful. However, on the whole, this can be a very strong change bringing year for Leo moon sign people, better than any or more than any other moon sign people.